Hi class, I know this isn't how we planned the semester to go, but here we are. I hope this finds you all well. Today I wanted to go through how to navigate our new online course on Schoology and the resources I've implemented for your success. The only things I do ask throughout the course of this semester are patience and communication. I need you to let me know if there's a problem, if you need an additional resource, and be patient with me in getting that to you guys. So without further ado, here's our new Schoology course. All right, class, so when you go into Schoology, click on our course, and I'll go ahead and show you what's been updated. So the first thing I want you to note is that I've updated the syllabus. So let's take a look at how that's changed. The first and most important thing is that my office hours are now by appointment. So please email me to schedule a meeting. That meeting can be a phone call, it could be FaceTime, we could Google Hangouts or Zoom, whatever works best for you. Another thing that's made a drastic change is our schedule. Okay, so we had off Tuesday, go us, and we had no class because I was planning to move this course online. This week we're covering Chapter 6. Now I know you may say, oh, we covered Chapter 6 last week in class. That is true. Why are we reviewing Chapter 6 again? I want to make sure we have a really solid foundation in Chapter 6, and I wanted to give us a little bit of a soft landing because this is our first week with the course being online. Next week we're going to cover Chapter 7 and start Chapter 8. We will be having an exam. That exam will be done through Schoology. It will be timed and have a limited number of times you can submit it. And then we'll finish up Chapter 8, Chapter 10, and have another test through Schoology if we are not back in person. We'll have a whole week of final exam review, and then you'll be taking your final exam. How did this change our grade? Well, first, homework. I changed the homework point system. So now homework is out of 80 points total, so 10 points per chapter homework. And then we're going to have some online quizzes. So those are 10 points per each chapter online. Attendance was supposed to be in person, right? And we got to meet 14 times. So that's a possible of 30 points. It was 2 points time we got together. The rest of our attendance points have become participation points. And those are going to be for being active on our discussion board. And I'll discuss what that is later. We had 2 test projects, right? One due around test 1, one due around test 2. Now those are going to switch to chapter projects. So we'll have 3 chapter projects. Each is worth 33.3 points. Sometimes points that don't add up as nicely as you want them to. And we're still having our final exam review, which went up 10 points, and our final exam, which is still 20% of our grade. Okay, so that's how our courses changed. The other thing that changed was our next exam was supposed to be March 30th. I moved it to April 2nd. So these are our new tentative online and hopefully in person test dates. So that's the changes to the syllabus. The next thing I wanted to show you guys was how to schedule Kinkle Center online tutoring. You click here, and it takes you to a link where you can drop in right now, no appointment necessary, for statistics help, or you can go ahead and make an appointment if you're someone who would prefer to do that, to give you like a set schedule, but you can just drop in and ask them questions whenever you need. Friendly reminder, here's our textbook, and here's a link to some additional resources I think are really, really good, like Khan Academy or our online graphing calculator. Okay? So below all this, though, is our old in-class documents, so you still have access to those. Here's where our online modules are. As you can see, I've posted Chapter 6, which is what I need you to work on this week. All those assignments are due Monday, March 23rd. And Chapter 7, okay? Chapter 6, if you open this up, we have our materials, okay? So those are going to be PowerPoints to help you guys and a Z table if you need it. here is where our discussion board is. Okay, as you can see, I've already made a post and Brianna replied. Thanks, Brianna. So we can get the discussion going. Oops. Last but not least, our Chapter 6 quizzes. These are multiple choice quizzes you complete online. So here are some questions. They're multiple choice, okay? And you can complete each of these just one time, okay? So, and there's a 90-minute time limit, but it's not going to take that type of time at all, okay? So that's for Chapter 6, kind of a soft landing. Chapter 7 is where things get a little more complicated because this is our first chapter we're learning fully online. So up top, here I have our discussion board where you can post any questions. I encourage you to answer your classmates. I will be answering questions as well, and that is your participation points. Here we have our Chapter 7 instructional materials. That means our PowerPoints, and you're going to need a T-table and a chi-squared table. That's kind of like a Z-table, but you'll learn more about that in section 7.4, okay? I am going to be making videos with my voice over these PowerPoints, and I'll be posting the links to those in video links for Chapter 7. What's in there right now are just a couple links to some Khan Academy videos, which are really good as well, and are a great resource next to tutoring. We're going to have Chapter 7 quizzes. Like I said, there are quizzes on every chapter. So if you click this, there's one chapter quiz for 7. Here's our Chapter 7 project. That's a document you have to download and then upload back to me. And here's our Chapter 7 homework. It is multiple choice. You can submit each problem up to 3 times. Okay? Now here's the thing. They are multiple choice. You do not want to be guessing on these. You want to be working through these problems to actually solve them. That's going to be helpful on the exam, which will cover Chapters 6 and 7. Okay, and that exam again is coming up April 2nd. So we've got about 2 weeks. Okay, so there we have it, our brand new Schoology. Please feel free to reach out with any questions for me, okay? So there you have it, our new online course. I'll be continuing to update it daily and be in communication with you as much as possible. Again, just to reiterate, please communicate with me, please have patience, and I look forward to a successful online semester with you guys. Hope this finds you well. Bye.